Howdy, you guys. This is like the third time I've had to record this video. The first time was because I just didn't like how it came out and I was mumbling too much. The second time, I had technical difficulties. I realized I was filming on 30 frames per second instead of 60, and that can't do. So now we're on the third attempt, and I'm praying to God that I don't have to do this again, because I might just not film the video at all. You feel me? But yeah, so dilemmas. I've been having some dilemmas today. If you can't tell already, I finished this entire thing of Red Bull. I've had way too much caffeine, but it's the perfect time to film a video. It means I don't need my notes, you know? So yes, issues, which I'm coming to you guys about, you know? I mean, you guys are essentially my income, so if I'm gonna make any changes to my channel, I would like to consult, almost like you guys are like my board of directors. But it's also something that's sort of more personal that I've been kind of juggling, you know? And I mean, obviously by the title of this video is by changing my name. I don't mind being called Ryan Barnes, and I know I started my channel off and everybody already knows me as Ryan, and so for the longest time I didn't change it, even though I kind of wanted to, because I had already started my channel as Ryan Barnes and I felt like changing it would just be problematic and would cause issues. But the longer I've been doing this, I've kind of realized more and more that maybe I don't want to be known as Ryan Barnes for the entirety of my YouTube career. And just to give you guys some sort of backstory and explanation to that, when I was transgender at work, my name was Ryan Barnes. Ryan was my guy name, and that was just what all of my coworkers called me. The issue is that also I didn't really like Ryan Barnes. It just kind of was easiest, and for circumstances, you know, it's a long story. But I was like pushing my glasses up. I don't have my glasses on right now. But my friends and family all called me something different, and it was another guy name. Let's just say Bob. My friends and family called me Bob, because that was what I really wanted to be called, and my coworkers called me Ryan just because it was easier for them. And so I obviously lived like that. Most of my social media was Ryan Barnes is what I had kept it as. But when I had detransitioned when I was still working at Walgreens. And I was juggling it, thinking, well, I mean, do I want to change it? And I had gone through my family, my friends, and my coworkers at my previous location, trying to get used to calling me a different name, and it was such a pain in the ass. I mean, it was, you know, saying the wrong thing, and then, you know, them apologizing, be like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot, I meant to say the other one, and it's just like, it's a nightmare. It's a pain in the ass. If you've ever transitioned and you've known friends and family who've had issues just getting used to saying something else, it can be a pain in the ass. And so, a large part of me really just wanted to avoid that, and so I didn't change it. I detransitioned. I was like, well, I've had girl friends that have been called Ryan. I mean, they had Ryan or Rianne, you know, and it's a name that can kind of go both ways. It can be feminine or masculine, you know, it's more like an androgynous name. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna bother dealing with coworkers saying something else, so I'm just gonna keep the name Ryan. I didn't necessarily like it, but it was just easier, and honestly, I was way too lazy and mentally exhausted at the time to try and think of something else that I wanted to be called anyways, because trying to figure out at least a new name that I want to be called, and looking for a new name and trying to figure out something that you like, I had done it like 3 or 4 times already, legally changed my name, and at this point I was like, my god, I don't want to do this again. It was so exhausting, so I didn't do it. And then I posted my YouTube video very shortly after I detransitioned. I think that was 2 or 3 days after I had detransitioned is when I filmed my first video, so it was very, very close after. But, and then I didn't expect it to go anywhere. I didn't expect to really get any views. I was just putting it out there to put it out there, you know, because I felt like, you know, maybe my story might help somebody. So I put it out there. My stuff was still under Ryan Barnes. I didn't really feel at the time the need to change it. But then, oh my god, cat, what are you doing? You're interrupting my monologue. But then my channel kind of took off a little bit, and faster than I knew it. I mean, I was in kind of ankles deep in the YouTube shits, and now I have like 80 some odd thousand subscribers, and I'm thinking, okay, well, I kind of want to not be Ryan anymore. But I'm thinking, okay, well, I've already started YouTube. I've already kind of built my brand almost around being Ryan Barnes. And so for the past couple of weeks, I've been kind of juggling whether or not I want to go through and change it on my channel and deal with that. And I haven't, because I was like, well, I can't. I just didn't know how that would work, you know? I mean, I don't know how that would work with subscribers and everybody. I didn't want to kind of throw people off by changing my name to something different and then trying to be known as something else. Kind of the same thing with my coworkers. But it's been bugging me. It's been bugging me lately. I mean, like, I don't mind being Ryan Barnes, but it's not... Ryan isn't the name that I prefer. Except the only problem is that I know I don't prefer Ryan, but I don't freaking know what I prefer. I don't know. I can't go back to my OG original female name, because it's been years since I've been called that, and I changed it for a reason. I don't like it anyways, so that one's out of the picture. And then after that, it was just Ryan from my coworkers, and then there's obviously my guy name that my friends and family called me, which is the one that's legally on my driver's license. Yep, Ryan isn't on my driver's license, FYI, if you thought it was, it's not. And that one's completely masculine. But now I was thinking, well, shit, just the idea of trying to change my name again is just so mentally exhausting. Because trying to find something that I really want to be called, I mean, it just puts so much stress. Because if I change it once, again, I can't just change it again. Like, again and again and again. Like, I can't do that. Like, I gotta find something that I like, and I gotta keep it, you know? But it's just, it's so much pressure. So much pressure and anxiety. And so for a while, I just kind of been juggling. I kind of hadn't really known what to do. And I guess the main hang-up I have is that I really just didn't know how to go about introducing a new name on YouTube with you guys. I don't really know how that would be responded with, but like my main motto in life that I've gone by for years is to not sacrifice my comfort for somebody else's. And so, with that being said, I should just change it to whatever I like, and then everybody else be damned. But at the same time, I have to keep in mind that this is kind of my career, and I have to make decisions that are kind of more career-oriented and what's best for my channel. So I guess that's why I'm making this video, consulting you guys. Kind of getting the feedback, I guess. I mean... It's just, it's weird. It's a weird time. It's a weird decision, too. I don't know. And honestly, like I said, I don't even know what I would change it to. That's the problem. It wouldn't be anything overly girly. I mean, because I just don't like girly names. I mean, I wear gothic clothes in my spare time. And I listen to death metal, and I play horror games. I'm not like a Rebecca or some shit, you know? I mean, if I were to change it to anything, I mean, honestly, the first thought in my head would be change it to my grandmother's name, because she's the only one in my family that's had like a sort of like an androgynous name, but it was super cool. Her name was Francesca, but for short, everybody just called her Frankie, and I was like, oh, that's such a cool name. I've always liked the name Frankie, but I've never really imagined changing the name myself to that, you know? But at the same time, it's like a family name. But just for example, that's kind of among the more like androgynous style that I like. It's not, I mean, if I wanted to be super feminine, I could just say, oh, I'm Francesca. But if we're short, you know, it'd just be Frankie. But again, it's like, do I really want to try and change everything to a new name? It's just, you know, and with all of my social medias and everything, it's just like, it's kind of overwhelming my brain right now. It's too much. I can't process thinking about all of that. I don't even know how I would do that. I mean, what do I just announce, like, hey guys, I'm changing my name, by the way, get used to it? I mean, it's like, I don't even, how would you introduce that slowly? I mean, you can't. And so I don't know. I'm just thinking. I know I don't want to be called Ryan forever. So there's that. I don't know. So I'm talking to you guys. It's like talking to my friends, man. You are my friends, okay? So I mean, comment down below what you guys think. I make decisions by talking with other people and getting new perspectives, and then I'll make my decision. I can't ever just think to myself without talking to somebody else about something. That's just how I do things. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. It's kind of the dilemma that I've been having, kind of the issue that I'm stuck in right now. So yeah, I mean, like I said, just like let me know what you guys think down below. I mean, if you have any suggestions or any advice, would be appreciated. Because I mean, like I said, I mean, you guys are essentially legitimately like my income, you know, and so I can't sabotage my career by doing something. Not that I think that changing my name would sabotage my career, but I mean, God, it's the internet. You never know, honestly, man. But yeah, that's my the issues lately that I've been having. Oh my God, ugh. I can't even get out of my chair. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I've been tossing the idea back and forth in my head, but I can't come up with a decision. There's just not enough information to make a decision right now. So you guys are like my board of directors, essentially. If I want to do something with my channel, I'm gonna consult you guys, be like, what do you want? Let me know. But ramble over anyways. Guess I'm just bringing this to you guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, where you would like the channel to go, specifically with that. If you think it would do more harm than good, or maybe I should stick with it, or screw it and just change it. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But well, shaking my camera. Anyways, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate everything you guys do, all the likes and comments, and even just the view that you're giving me right now. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, so I will link all my social medias down below, everything that I have, all the platforms I'm on. There's the Discord down below too. There's a whole council. It's a whole government. I didn't do it. Essentially everybody in my Discord just created their own world, and I woke up to a government. I was like, what the fuck did you do to my Discord? So it's fun. It's awesome. You guys should check it out. Yeah, all my social medias are down below. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, like probably 5 times already. Let me know what you guys think. I really do appreciate your input. But yeah, anyways, adios.